Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha here. And very, very late to my liking, I'm here to make this video for Wellness Wednesday. Today's been rather humdrum and hectic. I wasn't really, that's kind of an oxymoron to use those two words. It's, business as usual, but also, I don't know, I haven't been feeling all too hot. Like, I don't know if it's because fall's rolling in, and around this time I usually get a really, really awesome allergy type feel. It's the hay fever. But we're just going to keep it moving. So yesterday, I kind of alluded to the topic at hand, and it was regarding these lovely, inexpensive waters, these sparkling waters from your local grocer or, a national chain store, whichever, or just a manufacturing company. There is something that, I really don't get in terms of these waters. And I'm actually going to enjoy sipping this water throughout this video. Excuse me, y'all. When it comes to fluid intake, nothing's gonna beat the healthiest option, which is just good old plain H2O. And I get it, there's no additives, no sweeteners, 0 calories, it's good for your body. We all know that. And you drink plenty of water, there's gonna be a lot of benefit out of it. But for many, water isn't enough. There's those who like different flavors. We add stuff to it. But at what point does the stuff we add do more harm than good? Now, my thumbnail, it has aspartame in it. Like, this grocer, Southeast grocer chain, that's your Bilo, your Harvey's, your Winn-Dixie, and like an exclusive store in Hialeah, Florida called Fresco Dimas, but that's pretty much like Winn-Dixie with more Latin products. And Southeast grocers, they make it known in their sparkling water to say low in sodium. That's great. Awesome. I didn't even know how sodium could be an issue with sparkling waters, especially club soda and seltzer water. But apparently there is a concern with sodium, and it's not like too high of a concern, but it's still a concern nonetheless. And then the biggest one, the last point of their bottle or their label that they're pushing is that this drink is aspartame free. Now, you could definitely look at some videos or do a little bit of research on Google, even through YouTube. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Even on YouTube, there are a bunch of, videos and websites and documents and studies. Even though some of the studies have been inconclusive, like it's not a, overall consensus on what aspartame does to you. Excuse me. But we all know artificial anything is more likely going to be harmful to the body versus natural occurring substances. That's why, a lot of folks tend to shy away from well, in today's day, when it first came out, like the Splenda and I remember Equal, Sweet and Low, all of those artificial sweeteners, yeah, they save you calories on the front end, but you're going to pay on the back end because artificial sweeteners have been linked to type 2 diabetes and like diabetic adults. And also, there have also been correlations with cancer and just the overall concern that, you're putting this bulky chemical substance in your body that is so many times sweeter than sugar itself. It's like, well, geez, why don't they just flavor the sugar, or excuse me, why don't they just flavor the sparkling water with sugar, which is what Clearly Canadian does. But a bottle of Clearly Canadian, despite it being elusive, because I haven't been able to get a hold of it. I don't live near a world market or any similar market of the sort where they would sell it. But Clearly Canadian, a small bottle, or I shouldn't say small, but like a typical 16.9 ounce bottle has 10 grams of sugar, and that's not really a good choice for somebody who is diabetic or they want to cut out sugar. So my thing with water, sparkling waters like this, is that yes, it means well in terms of getting you on your diet, but they still, even though they're making strides towards using, maybe less harmful artificial sweeteners, but at the end of the day, it's still artificial sweetener. And this one in particular, tastes so good, but it has sucralose. I hope you guys can see that. It has sucralose and aspartame potassium. Now, sucralose is Splenda. It's pretty much, Splenda is the brand name that first came out with this sucralose compound. And aspartame potassium, I'm not sure if that was branded under a company, but Ace K, the shorthand version of it, Ace K has been in a lot of like diet or 0 calorie drinks, I'll say, along with aspartame. And I enjoy these drinks, I really do. It's like better than soda, although I still crave a soda every now and then. It's just that I don't want to have a soda every day. I don't want to have a soda every, I want to be able to do without. But stuff like this concerns me because it's like, well, shoot, I'm still putting in, it's like drinking a diet soda, which, they say you might as well drink a regular soda with how dangerous the artificial sweeteners are. So it's got Splenda, it's got Ace K. There haven't been I don't think there haven't been many studies with sucralose, or not sucralose, excuse me. There have been studies with sucralose, but Ace K, there really hasn't been many studies with Ace K, but why have it in there? Why my thing is, why can't we have stevia instead of all these artificial sweeteners? Now that stevia is run amok pretty much, and you know, this store has their own brand, that store has their own brand, even dollar stores and, you know, 99-cent stores, whatever, they have their own brand. There isn't as many drinks, many sparkling drinks or flavored drinks, flavored sparkling waters rather. I'm talking this type of drink that's flavored with stevia. They rather go the Ace K sucralose route, which is fine and dandy, but like I can't really, like me personally, I can't really drink these a lot. And by a lot, I mean as much as I drink like water or tea. I can't drink these because I'll have like a headache. And in fact, I actually, you know, came off of a headache a couple days ago. Like that Monday evening, I kind of had a headache, and you know, I was drinking the Walmart brand clear American Walmart brand sparkling water, which still has aspartame in it. They are cheap. They're like 50 cents per bottle, or no, that's the clear American ice. But clear American, it's like under $1. Same with this one. This one's under $1 too. I bought it like for 79 cents at my local Winn-Dixie. But Walmart still does their thing. Ugh. Sorry, y'all, it's late at night. Walmart still does their flavored waters with aspartame. At least they're going in the right direction. But I wish they would do stevia and drop sucralose or Splenda. Drop the Splenda. Drop the Ace K. And, you know, I'd buy these by the truckload, I guess. But yeah, guys, there's not that many like companies with, you know, healthier sugar substitutes. Like, I could probably name about a couple. I know Zevia, Zevia, their company, pretty good. I've had their soda, and I want to try their sparkling water that's lightly sweetened. So there's that one. There's Spindrift. That's another company. They just do the juice of the fruit and sparkling water, which is great. I've been wanting to try them out. And then there's Zevia, Spindrift. There's another company, I think Luma, and they're sweetened. They have a little bit of sugar, a little bit of monk fruit, which I have not tried monk fruit as a sweetener, y'all. If you've tried it, please let me know in the comment section below. Does it have like a weird aftertaste, or is it smooth like sugar? Well, I'm thinking like nothing would compare to sugar except sugar itself, but like I wanted to try a Luma drink. Where I'm gonna move to, like, there's a couple of health markets, which is awesome. We have an Earth Fair, which is like, well, even here where I am right now, there's an Earth Fair that was like recently built. I mean, just recently. So I wish you know, if I stayed here for like one more year or something, I could have went there a little bit and showed y'all. But you know, it is what it is. I'm moving. I gotta move, but that's another story. Sorry for the derailment. Yeah, so like I was saying, with Earth Fair, there's an Earth Fair, and then there's Earth Origins. So a lot of stores with Earth in the title. That's weird, but So I would be willing to try out, those soda or well, yeah, sodas and sparkling waters. What else? I know there's LaCroix, LaCroix. I don't know. I've had those before. They're okay, but it's like I don't know. I want a little bit of sweetness too. Like I want to take, I guess, yeah, take the edge off of wanting a soda. And I feel like I would do that without, like having a nice soda substitute. Like these would have been perfect. The price is great. I love these. It's just that the use of Ace K and Splenda is like concerning. I tell y'all a story. Like starting school here, starting pharmacy school, I was drinking like the diet soda streams, flavor mixes, whatever. Like my friend, like when she would visit me, she was like, I usually don't drink the diet sodas because they got all that artificial sugar and, it's not good for you. I didn't know, and like at the time I wasn't going to waste money. But I'm like, oh, dang, you're right. Maybe I should just buy the regular soda. But even then, ooh, excuse me. The bubbles, they tickle a little bit. Even then, I try not to buy so much soda stream, soda mixes. Like I have like lemon lime I have to have. But with the true citrus, I might just, do the seltzer water and stevia. And also SodaStream has their own like 0 calorie soda mixes that have stevia in it. But I think they also have an artificial flavor too, which kind of sucks. Or not flavor, but artificial sweetener. It's like a stevia artificial mixture, artificial sweetener mixture. So I mean, what do y'all think? Like, are we trying to go into the right direction with some of these, like, diet food and drink? Like, cutting out the Splenda, cutting out the aspartame, and putting in monk fruit, putting in stevia. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. Maybe I shouldn't have drunk some of this, but I wanted to make a point with, drinking this. And I don't know, I'm really thirsty. And the other weird thing about like artificial sweetener is that for the most part, I find that I want regular water afterwards. Like something about the artificial sweetener that it still kind of leaves me thirsty in a way. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but a lot of the time it does. So I'll like have like regular water right after it. And what else do I want to say? Oh, and if you guys know, like, what I'm tempted to do is like just use LaCroix. Getting tongue tied. But use like, and also Winn-Dixie now, or Winn-Dixie. Well, Winn-Dixie too. Winn-Dixie, Walmart, Publix, they all have their own like unsweetened sparkling water. And then what I just do is like maybe squirt a little bit of stevia, and like I just mix it myself. That's always an option. Do I want to? No, not really. But I can make do until I can have like a resourceful, cheap, sparkling water that can eliminate the need for soda, period. But I feel as though like sparkling water is making a trend. It's coming back and in full force. You got all these companies and grocery chains and these national stores that have made their own sparkling water brand, which is interesting. I mean, I remember growing up and Winn-Dixie had that crap water Prestige, and my mother would drink that like almost every day while she drove me to school and she went to work. And because I remember always running in the Winn-Dixie store and picking up those bottles. Isn't it crazy how it changed from Prestige? And I thought that was crap. Now it's, Southeast Grocers water, and I think it's phenomenal. I mean, when I was little, I would drink those Prestige waters too, but I didn't like them. If I had to drink them, then, so be it. But for the most part, I didn't want to drink that crap. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how sparkling water, like I didn't even know about Clearly Canadian, and I'm pretty much always stuck in the 90s. And I'm like, oh, Clearly Canadian existed? I don't remember that. So, I was growing up in the 90s and vaguely remember that, but I vividly remember Crystal Pepsi. And I remember drinking it. But I don't remember Clearly Canadian. And as much as I would want to try it, when I saw the grams of sugar, geez Louise, it's like I might as well treat that like a soda, because that's kind of a lot. It's not as bad as like a can of Coke or whatever, but it's still kind of up there. So yeah, like I love sparkling water, love club soda. It has the potential to be like, for me, it was a way to get me to stop drinking soda completely. Like, if you wanted to, cut calories from your drinks, go with sparkling water. You'd be surprised, like, you still get that carbonation, but you don't get the calories and the high fructose corn syrup or artificial sweetener. It's just, excuse me, it's just flavoring it that's the problem. But I do love club soda. And if all else fails, then so be it. Then it's just club soda. But I know like of a few handful brands that don't have these Splenda and Ace K in the water, no aspartame. It's just, I don't know, especially with here in the United States, I feel as though we should be using more stevia or have more stevia options available Like, everybody and their mom has a stevia product in their store at this point. At first, I thought stevia was just gonna be a health food exclusive, but no. Like, literally, you could probably, I wouldn't say like convenience stores. It's not that widespread yet, but pretty much dollar stores have stevia. You know, every grocery store that I've been to has stevia in some way, shape, or form. Not everybody has the liquid stevia, which is much more convenient, but they have stevia in some way or shape. All right, guys. So I thought I wasn't going to be talking this long, but I don't know. I guess I feel a whole lot better in talking kind of, excuse me. Ooh, y'all, I'm very sorry. Tickle water tickles my esophagus and makes me want to burp. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut this right here. I don't know, I may revisit this topic, but I really would like to know your opinion or your experience on like sparkling water, sparkling soda. Like, what companies do you know that use stevia or monk fruit? You know, they don't have artificial harmful, the artificial harmful triad, or really not even triad, but like any Equal, Splenda, Sweet and Low. I'm thinking Ace K is already branded as something, but yeah, y'all, stay away from that Sweet and Low, that Equal, Splenda, if you can help it. But for diabetics, like, if you can stay away from Splenda, go for it. But if not, then that's what it's there for. It's that. But there are other alternatives that don't spike your blood sugar. So, yeah, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. This Wellness Wednesday was kind of all over the place, and I'm in my jams now, in my pajamas. So, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my sparkling water. And I'm definitely going to look at some alternatives. But what I may end up doing is or just doing sparkling water out of the soda stream, or I'm covering it, you can't see it. But doing sparkling water out of the soda stream, doing and then like putting in some sweet leaf drops. That's a stevia company that I like to go with. Yeah, and just take it from there and see what's what. And then if you guys have any other like suggestions, or you have a company that you back up in terms of finding like, your stevia go-to source, or monk fruit, or shoot, there's some other ones that I'm missing, but definitely would love to hear your comments on that. So guys, any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in the comment section below. Any and all are very much appreciated, and I would be honored to reply back to you. It makes my day seeing that you got something to say. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. And hopefully I'm going to do this way earlier than how I'm doing this video now. Yeah, so guys, take care. Have a great day today and every day, and I'll see you tomorrow.